Hi guys, it's Shane here at Isle of Wight Bushcraft again, and this time out I'm in this lovely beautiful pine forest, and the reason for that is we're hunting for some fatwood, so stay tuned. Now, for those of you that maybe are not sure what fatwood is, and again this will be bread and butter for most, but if you're new to bushcraft or wild camping, you're not sure what fatwood is, it's on the pine tree where the branch grows out of the main trunk. The first part of the branch, you can get quite good deposits of resin there, and sometimes in the core of a fallen tree you can find it as well. Sometimes if there's a wound on a pine tree, you'll see a lot of resin that's collected around that wound, and sometimes the wood in and around that wound can be full of resin, and that can be good to harvest. Why have fatwood? What's the point of it? Well, having a piece of fatwood in your kit is a really good means to start fire. It lasts a long way, and if you scrape some dust or chip-ins or shavings with your knife and put a spark to it, it will ignite, and it can be a good start or a good basis to get your fire going. So let's get on and let's try and harvest some. So we now hunt for fatwood. What we're really looking for is a downed pine tree, and often you can take a branch off the side, and a substantial branch, and in the core there will be sometimes a nice amount of fatwood, or either a stump, a rotten stump where there's a shard of better wood in the core, and you'll notice that around the outside of that shard the wood is rotten, but that shard that sort of protrudes and is good wood, you'll smell that, and it'll normally smell quite resinous, and that's normally full of fatwood, and that's what we're looking for at the moment in this forest. There's quite a few downed trees around us, so we're going to have a look around and see if we can find some. Okay, so we've found this pine tree, and there's a nice top of the pine tree that's actually obviously come down some time ago, and it looks ripe for fatwood. There's some nice branches on it, so we'll give it a try and see if we can find any. So what I've done is brought my buck saw with me, and I'm just going to assemble this now, and then we'll take a branch or two off of this this old fallen pine, and we'll see what that reveals. Okay, so I've cut a section of the branch off, and if you can see, you look at this end, you can see that there's nothing at all really. But when we come to this end, which is the part that the end that I cut off the branch there, you can see we've got that nice vein of fatwood in this half of the branch. So I'll split that and harvest that piece there. That's a reasonable piece there. That'll last me for a while, so do that now. So there we are, folks. A couple of nice pieces of fatwood there. I've cleaned all the outer dead wood off, which is really no good, but you can see there plenty of resin in that. Two nice pieces and a little piece there for my wife who wanted a piece. She's got her own little dinky piece there. But there we are. And those couple of pieces will keep me going for a good few months. I think if you had 4 or 5 pieces like that, it'd last you easily a year and a half. It goes a long way. So all that remains to be done now is just to we'll just give it a little test, do a little bit of scraping of this bit of that I've harvested, and it smells good anyway. and we'll see how it performs. Always good to have a piece of fatwood in your kit, of course. So let's give it a try. So as you can see, I've got a nice piece here, as I've just showed you, of harvested. You can see the resin in there, and it's just slightly tacky to the touch as well. So we'll scrape some dust and just show you how good it is. So there we are, I've got a nice amount of dust now. We put a spark to it and we'll see how it performs. There we go. It doesn't take much to light at all. And that for me is why fatwood is one of my favourite means to light a fire. Readily available in the woods around us, and very, very useful. So we had a good harvest today. We've got a couple of really nice pieces of fatwood, so I'm pleased, and I think we're going to head on home now. Well, thanks for joining me again, guys, and hope you found that useful, if not enjoyable. So take care all, and join me in my next video.